Hi there, my darling Scorpios. Welcome back to my channel and welcome to your reading for the week of October the 20th, 2025. If it is your birthday this week, my darling Scorpios, a big mwah, happy birthday from me to you. Let us jump right into your reading. I'm going to start off with an overarching energy using the Psychic Tarot by John Holland. Then we'll move on to my 3-card spread using my tarot cards here, and then finishing off with angel answer cards. All right, my darling Scorpios, what messages does Scorpio need to know for this week of the 20th of October 2025? What does Scorpio need to know? Truth. There may be a truth coming out this week, my darling Scorpios, or could it be that you need to speak your truth this week about a situation or a person, place, thing, whatever that is, whatever that means to you, my darling Scorpios. I mean, there's been a lot of truths revealed, a lot of truths coming out. Once we got through that eclipse energy back in September, I feel this whole energy of October has been a lot lighter. It has also been, what's the word? Very relationship focused. I felt that there's been, most of the readings that I have done for this week have been about relationships, have been about, something going on in relationships. So maybe this could be some kind of truth that needs to be spoken in a relationship, my darling Scorpios. But let us consult the tarot here and see what we've got going on for you, my darling Scorpios. What messages does Scorpio need to know for the week of the 20th? Page of Swords. Curiosity going on. Ooh, the 9 of Swords. Okay. And if it's a truth, it's going to, been on your mind. And then you've got beautiful Ace of Pentacles. Brand new beginning. Love it. All right, so what I'm going to do is give you the meaning of each of the cards, and then I'm going to intuitively put the reading together for you. So you start off with the Page of Swords here. Now, this little fella, if you've been watching me for a while now, you know that pages in the tarot are messengers. And this little fella, he comes in to spark your curiosity and get you to either dig deeper into a situation or ask more questions about a situation. Ask more questions about a person, place, or thing, my darling Scorpios. It could also be that someone may be watching you as well. So just be wary of that, whether it be on social media type of thing. I mean, that's only just sort of come in with social media, but, it's someone that could have their eye on you or be watching you or, be critiquing you in some way, my darling Scorpios. But I feel off this that you're just I feel that you're being encouraged to ask more questions, to find out maybe the root of a situation here, find out more about a situation, because I feel that something's keeping you stuck. Something's keeping you, giving you anxiety and worry with that 9 of Swords there. And I feel, asking more questions will give you more answers, so you won't be up at night, so you won't be worried, so you won't be anxious, my darling Scorpios. Because like I said, here's the 9 of Swords. So the 9 of Swords, as I said, is all about anxiety and worry and, what's on your mind, my darling Scorpios. What is causing this anxiety and worry in your life? What is the needless worry? It could be that there is some kind of truth that needs to be spoken by you, which will release you from this anxiety and worry. my darling Scorpios. You know, I don't, I feel this is quite a straightforward reading. I'm feeling just with the cards on the table and, you know, what the energy is with that truth card, that there's definitely something. I don't know whether it's you or somebody else is afraid, and I hate using that word because I feel that fear is just false evidence appearing real, but someone is afraid to speak their truth for the consequences of that. But I'm here to tell you, with the potential of that Ace of Pentacles there, if you don't speak your truth, you'll be going through this for a long time. My darling Scorpios, I feel that you will need to speak your truth in order to release this feeling, if that makes sense. But I do feel as well that getting more information, being more curious, asking more questions will give you more power, knowledge to be able to speak your truth, is what I feel. And once you do, here comes the beautiful Ace of Pentacles, my darling Scorpios. This is your potential for a new financial beginning, a new prosperous beginning. And I don't think, or I don't feel that this is love. I feel that this is more practicality. I feel this is more a situation to do with your, you know, home, family, finances type of thing. So, you know, take that how it resonates. But, you know, I do feel that it's to do with something material, because the Pentacles are all about material success, material, you know, happenings. So the Ace of Pentacles is beautiful. It's a beautiful new beginning, but it's only potential, my darling Scorpios. You need to nurture this offer, this gift. There is going to be some kind of offer coming in for you, some kind of, you know, potential offer coming, some kind of material potential offer coming in for you, my darling Scorpios. But you need to nurture it into existence. You can see the garden here. The garden represents something that needs to be nurtured, tended, watered, pruned, looked after, my darling Scorpios. Something needs to be nurtured into existence, because it only stays as potential here if you don't, you know, the opportunity will come in, but if you don't grab it and you don't nurture it and you don't, you know, take the necessary steps to bring it down into, or bring it down to earth, it'll stay as potential, my darling Scorpio. So I feel that it's important for you to be aware that this is coming in for you and to grab it, nurture it, bring it into the physical realm, my darling Scorpios. So if I'm going to put it all together, just with what's on the table, and I've said it before, that I do feel that there is some truth that is going to come out. Whether, like I said, that's you speaking your truth and it's been giving you nightmares because the truth is hard to speak, but I feel even though it's hard to speak, it's necessary, my darling Scorpios, because it's the only thing that's going to release you from this energy. Getting more information, asking more questions, being more curious will help you gather that knowledge and wisdom that you need to seek, you know, to be able to speak the truth, to be able to ask for what you want, my darling Scorpios. That's what I feel. And I feel once you can release this energy, you will see there's going to be an opportunity coming for you, but you won't be able to see it if you've still got this energy, because this is closed off energy. So you need to release this in order to accept this into your life, my darling Scorpios. That's what I feel is coming in for you this week. Beautiful potential energies, just a little bit of a hiccup to start off with, but you can do it. I believe in you, my darling Scorpios. So if you're enjoying the reading so far, please do give it a thumbs up for me. You know, I would love it, love it, love it if you could please share, subscribe, you know, drop me a comment, all those good things, because it really does help my channel grow. You know, share it with someone if you think that they need to hear this message. You know, love it if you could. It really does help. All right, let's get final messages for you, my darling Scorpios. Yeah, get more information, they say. And that's it. Be more curious. As I said, you can't make this up. As I said, ask more questions, you'll get more information. You can't make this up. Ask for help from others. If you need support, ask. This is the thing. Asking for help, asking questions. This is what the angels are telling you. Above all, remain positive, my darling Scorpios, because this can be resolved. I can feel it, that it can be resolved, because you've got the Ace of Pentacles here. It's waiting for you. Perfect timing is coming, my darling Scorpios, because there is something better. That's what the Ace of Pentacles holds for you, is something better, my darling Scorpios. But it will be up to you to bring this into existence, to bring it into the physical realm by asking more questions, getting more information, and releasing that Nine of Swords energy. Thank you so much for watching. I love you, and I'll be back again soon.